The headlines want you to believe that we're all going to be eating cat food in retirement.
But we're here to tell you we're probably going to be eating shrimp cocktail at happy hour.
Well, this is Jim. He's survived 4 decades of market crashes, and he's not about to be taken down by inflation and a $40 copay.
And this is Tav. She can turn a panic attack into a game plan before the wine's even chilled. And together, we're Unretired AF.
Hello and welcome to today's episode of the Unretired AF podcast, the podcast created especially for the over 60 rebel. Or today we're going to be talking about the retirement panic highway. But before we go there, we want to give a shout out to our subscribers and thank you so much for your support.
Thank you.
And if this is your first time here or you're a returning viewer, we thank you so much. And we ask you to consider hitting the subscribe button so you don't miss anything. All right, well, let's start by calling out the monster under the bed. And spoiler alert, it's just clickbait. Well, every time I'm on social media and I see retirement crisis, I understand now, because of everything that we've been looking into, I understand now that it's just designed to make me panic,
Right.
click something, and buy something that I don't want or need. It's just, and that's what's called clickbait.
Yeah.
That's what we need to watch out for, because our generation is the target for fear-mongering clickbait.
Yeah.
And we grew up with fear-mongering. It was just a little different when we were younger. It was just like the 6 o'clock news.
Yeah. So what was the difference? Did Walter Cronkite ever try to tell us how to live our life?
No.
Hell no. Now it's 24/7 cable news network putting the fear of God into us, scaring us all to believe that we're doomed.
Right.
But we're not. We're still here. We're still thriving. We're still kicking ass.
That's right. That's right. Well, and next, we need to all remind ourselves that we've been figuring stuff out since bell bottoms were cool. Our generation has made it through a lot, and we should be able to draw confidence from the things that we've already overcome, and not let that fear mongering get a seed in us, so that it makes us afraid. We've been through recessions. We've been through numerous job changes. I mean, unlike our parents and grandparents, where they got one job and kept it for their whole life, our generation wasn't like that. I mean, most of us had several different careers, and often in totally different fields. We did that. We saw mortgage rates in the double digits in the 80s during the Reagan time, and we survived that too. We're still here. We're still standing, and we're still dancing.
Oh, let's do some dance.
Maybe badly, not you, but me. But we're still dancing.
Yeah, we've all got scars and the stories that go with it. But we can also prove that we can handle whatever's thrown at us next.
Right.
Hey, if we survive the 80s hair days, shit, we can get through anything, man.
Oh my gosh, the Aquanet days.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I used to seriously take a hairdryer and the Aquanet and make my hair stand up more.
You know what Aquanet and WD-40 had in common?
I think I know.
Tell me.
Blowtorch?
Blowtorch. That's right. For wasp nest. Very good. Very good.
Wasp nest?
Yeah. And dirt daubers, when you go up and, you never had those? Well, you grew up in them.
I'm just hoping there's a certain girl from the Firm concert in 1983 that's not watching. Because I lit her hair on fire.
Oh, dear God. Oh,
we won't go
goodness.
there. But
No.
She wasn't injured. She was just sitting on her boyfriend's shoulders, and I couldn't see. So it was annoying.
That sounds like an episode for special subscribers.
Maybe.
Oh, God.
We're going to briefly interrupt your program to tell you about something that we think you'll like. Jim and I have been using Stir Water Enhancer for about 2 years now. And what we really like about it is it's stevia sweetened, doesn't have any artificial sweeteners in it, and it also has natural flavors and no artificial dyes.
So here's a deal for you. Go to stirrdrinks.com/unretiredaf15 to save 15% off your next order.
And now back to our show. Well, and here's where it gets fun. We get to write our whole unretirement script, what we want it to be. I mean, your retirement doesn't have to mean sitting on the porch waiting for the mailman.
No.
Of course, unless the mailman is bringing wine and lottery tickets, then I'm all in for that, you know?
Yeah, or a check.
A check. Yeah, we like that. Bring us a check.
You know, it can be working part-time. It can be chasing a gig.
Right.
It can be starting a side gig. It can be finally taking, not planning, because you've been planning that damn trip since 1983.
Right.
You need to take that trip. Enjoy some of your life. You know, somebody told me the other day, man, you're old. You've lived more than you're going to live. And, you know, it's like, yeah, you're right, little bastard.
Exactly. But that's rude.
It is rude. But, you know, it's just the way of the world.
They just don't think they're ever going to get older.
No.
Like we didn't.
No. So, you know, if you don't want to do anything tomorrow, if you just want to lay back and take a nap, do it. But if you want to go out and do something productive, do that too. Just don't let anybody tell you what you have to do.
Right.
We're way past that.
Well, and you get to decide it for yourself. And there's a lot of people out there that are trying to, like you said earlier, make us feel doomed because we don't have $1 million nest egg or because whatever, you know, and we don't want to just be joking around the whole time. I mean, our channel is about humor, and we try and approach some of these subjects that are serious from more of a humorous perspective. But there are things you can do. I mean, you know, and we've talked about it before. I mean, a lot of us have to, you know, we have to figure out how to live within the means of what money we have in our retirement. And sometimes it can mean drastic changes, but we're still going to be okay.
Right.
And it doesn't necessarily mean making a drastic change is going to be a bad thing.
No.
Right?
No, doesn't mean it at all.
Well, and finally, let's talk about taking your power back. I mean, you can do everything right. You can budget, you can save, you can make smart choices, you can make smart investments, but you can't control the market, and you can't control what the price of eggs goes to. I mean, those are things that are outside of our control. We can only just do the best we can do, which is why we learn to laugh. I mean, humor can get you through a lot. I mean, otherwise, we're just going to end up shouting at the TV like our parents and grandparents did and bitching and whining all the time. And that's not what we want to be. Yeah.
So if we can find humor in silk shirts and leisure suits, we can sure find humor in all of this.
Right.
So if all else fails, pour yourself a drink. Remind yourself, man, we're still here and we're still in the game.
Well, the takeaway from this episode is that we just all have to remind ourselves that panic doesn't solve anything. The only thing panic does is it just encourages you to make a decision that probably makes somebody else money, not you money.
Yeah.
Right? And you just have to remember that you have experience. You know, count on that. It's taken you this far in your life. Count on that. You know, have some perspective, look at the situation, and have a little rebellion too, because we don't have to, you know, even if tough things are coming our way, you know, most people survive things a lot better by being a little spunky, having a little rebellion than just getting into it.
So we're all old enough and been around long enough to know how to figure crap out. We're going to figure this out. We're going to figure out the best way for us. So take the exit ramp off the panic highway and let's just enjoy the rest of our ride. So we have a comment section. If you have anything to add to this, if you have a way to cope with this, or if you have the magic formula to make all this happen, let us know. Let the world know. Let our subscribers know. Thank you to our subscribers. We appreciate it. We work hard to try to have some different kind of content that you can't find in other places that you look. If you have something else you want us to talk about, let us know. Thank you again.
Yep. And if our content resonates with you and you feel like, hey, I feel like that too. Maybe you found your home. Please hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you join the Unretired AF movement. Well, we're not slowing down.
And neither should you. And together we're Unretired AF.